especially with that velocity.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And now it's going to be Luis Toribio. The Flying Squirrels still looking for their first hit in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Two down, two down.
Got him. That's the third out. Inning over. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We played 4. The Bay Sox out front, 1-0. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, number 41.
The first baseman, right.
The right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
So up next, Trenton Brooks. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Not close with that one. 1-0.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next to hit, Brett Cumberland. Caught looking his first time up. And strike 1 to the catcher.
2 down now.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him swinging. So 5 perfect innings in the books. 5 innings complete. The Bay Sox. And welcome back. And stepping in is the speedy Hayden Cantrell.
The second baseman.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, these guys just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And there's one away.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Sean Roby, the next to hit. Roby having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. The Flying Squirrels hitless so far in the game. So now 1-2.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Goes down looking.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
2 outs, fellas.
That one missed. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity.
Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Donovan Walton.
The shortstop, Donovan.
The wind of the pitch.
Walton.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross.
Hey, sit him down. Strike him out. Here we go.
And the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count is 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Grant McCray will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch, not close.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So digging in, Luis Toribio. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Two outs.
That's the ball.
The Flying Squirrels yet to pick up a hit here. That one clips the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Left-hand hitter waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. 8th inning coming up. The Bay Sox have the lead. 4. Bottom of the 8th. And now here is number 41. The pitch. Ball 1 there. Gallagher. Into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Berg. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Cumberland in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. Through 8 full, the Bay Sox with the lead 4-0. Bottom 9, here's the second baseman, Hayden Cantrell. And all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
That's in for a strike at 95, and the count even 1-1. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Ground ball left side. Zips it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Now the third baseman, Sean Roby. In the air, right field. Number 32 should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
26 up and 26 down. 1 more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That's ball 4, and that puts an end to the perfect game.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Matheny, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Bounce to the right side. The final out of the game, and history here.
Congratulations to him. He was dominant all game long. Got some really nice play behind him defensively. It seemed like everyone was on board pulling for him to finish the no-hitter, but most importantly, get the W for the team.
Here now is